Lisa and I have known each other now, what, probably
3 years, 4
6 years?
years?
Three, it's more
No,
than
it's only three or
it,
four. I
oh, is
think
it
it's
really?
four because 21, right? Oh no,
What?
almost
No,
five,
it was during COVID, wasn't it?
20. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Okay.
you're right.
Yeah. Yeah, we
Oh,
met with our common acquaintance Bob Berg and got to know each other. And when Lisa and I did a book together, her book is called "Said the Lady with the Blue Hair." And when we wrote that one, we were sitting in a Zoom chat, kind of like this, except there was probably 40 or 50 people. And she got on the call, she got the screen because she wanted to explain why she was had the blue hair. And Lisa, have you told that story to this audience? Do they already know that story from
oh
you?
no, I'll say it
Tell
quick.
that story. Then
Yeah,
we'll get
you
into
were
my
on the
stuff.
call. There were a bunch of people on the call, and it was doctors, lawyers, and speakers and authors. And I only knew Bob Berg, but I'd known him for maybe 25 years. He used to live in Massachusetts, and I knew him from there because I'm from Mass. And I was intimidated anyway. I'm like that. But then I realized, because I'm the Avon lady and there's doctors and lawyers, and unless you know more of that story, it's not very impressive. And then I realized I had blue hair. And I'd only had blue hair. That was the first time ever in my whole life I'd had an unusual color. But the kid had had orange, green, and mohawk, inverted mohawk. The kid had had all kind of stuff. So I went to my hairdresser and I said, just once, just make it blue once because blue's my favorite color. She fought me kicking and screaming, but we did it. But then I went on the call and I'm thinking, oh, this is even worse. Not only am I just an Avon lady, but then I'm sitting there with blue hair. So I thought I'll tell a joke about the hair. So what I ended up saying was, if you want less judgment in your life, go ahead, go ahead and dye your hair blue because this is working for me. I go down the grocery store and I see some lady in a tight skirt, and I'm thinking, man, that lady's got a tight skirt, said the lady with the blue hair. I got a lot less judgmental after that. But that's what I said. And it was a Zoom call, so there was a scroll in comments, and Jeff was on the call that day, and I didn't know him, never met him. And even though I found out later, you and Bob know each other as long as I've known Bob, we just
Right.
never happened to cross paths, I guess. And you wrote in the comments that would make a great title for a book. And I think it's unbelievable that you've said that to other people, Bob said it to other people, but it's awesome that we did it. We didn't just talk about it, we just didn't think about it, we just did it.
It was such a good collaboration too. I had lunch with John David Mann, who is Bob's co-author on The Go-Giver. The reason I had lunch with him, number one, I'm a huge fan of John's, but also I was thinking about doing a similar business model to his, where I would co-author books with people to add that into the mix of what I was doing. And you were the first person I was thinking. I even talked about you to him that day. And so when I reached out and you said yes, it was a big deal to me, and I was glad that you did it. And I think we wrote a great book together, and it did well. It won the Axiom Award, and it hit number one in direct sales and
Oh,
Amazon sales, and
yeah,
it
we
did
got
all
all
kinds of
kinds.
good. That's
Yeah,
right.
yes, indeedy.